morning, students. I hope you all are fine and well. Let's start with the chapter number 2, Mountains and Plateaus in India. What we will learn in this chapter: the northern mountains, life in the Himalayas, the peninsular plateau, life in the plateau region. Let's start with the flow chart. Physical division. The northern mountains in India and the peninsular plateau in India comes under the category of physical division. The northern mountains, it is divided into 3 parts: Greater Himalayas, Middle Himalayas, Outer Himalayas. Peninsular plateau, Central Highlands and the Deccan plateau. Landforms of India can be grouped under 6 divisions. These are northern mountains, northern plains, Thar desert, peninsular plateau, coastal plain, islands. Please underline this. The 6 major physical division: mountains, plains, desert, peninsular plateau, coastal plain and the island. Let me explain with the help of the diagram first. This is the most northern part of India. The northern plains is divided into three parts, that is Greater Himalayas. This first brown line, these are the Greater Himalayas. This is also known as Himadri. The middle line, that is known as Himachal. This is the line of Middle Himalayas. And this is the foothill of the Himalayas. This is Shivalik range, the outer Himalayas. Rivers like Ganga, Brahmaputra, Yamuna flows from here, from the Greater Himalayas. Let me tell you in detail about the northern Himalayas, northern mountains. In the northern part of India, Himalayas are there. This is a long row of mountains that stretches from Jammu Kashmir in the north to Arunachal Pradesh in the east. Let me explain with the help of some notes. Greater Himalayas, which is also known as Himadri. Mount Everest is the highest peak in the world located here. Some other important peaks are Annapurna, Nanga Parbat, Kanchenjunga. These are the most important peaks of the Greater Himalayas. Himalaya, covered with thick sheet of ice and snow, moves slowly over the land known as glaciers. From the glaciers, many rivers originated. These are Ganga, Yamuna and Brahmaputra. Let's start with the second one. These are Middle Himalayas. This is also known as Himachal. This is covered with thick vegetation of pine and deodar. The plantation-like orchards of apple and peaches are very common here. Most people here live in the beautiful hill towns that also attract many tourists during summers. Hill stations like Shimla, Nainital, Darjeeling, Mussoorie, these are very important in the middle range of Himalayas. Outer Himalayas. The outer Himalaya range is the lowest of the 3 rows of Himalayan range. Please have a look on this. This is the lowest range of Himalaya. The hills of Garo, Khasi, Jaintia and Mizo hills are the part of the outer Himalayan range. The slope of these mountains are covered with thick forest where a variety of wild animals are found. Crops like rice, wheat, fruits like plums, cherries, apricots are very common here. People live in small villages that practice terrace farming. What is terrace farming? Please note this. Farming that practice on farms built on the steps of the sides of the mountains and hills. This is known as terrace farming. A clear view of terrace farming is also given in your book. This is the perfect picture of terrace farming. let's start with the other topic, that is life in the Himalayan region. The life is basically based on the terrace farmings of different crops. The life of the people in some areas of the state of Himalayan region is what they wear, they grow, they make, what they celebrate. Some important states like Jammu Kashmir, Himachal, Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh. Let me explain the first state, Jammu and Kashmir. They wear piran, loose gown and salwar, pajamas. What they grow? Saffron, rajma, fruits, maize. What they make? Shawls, carpets, handicrafts of wood, silver, etc. And the famous festival is Eid and Shivratri. Same with Himachal Pradesh and Sikkim. Please have a look on this, and the table is very important. Please learn this. Now come to the next topic, that is importance of northern mountains. Northern mountains are very important because of just few reasons. The first reason is they do not allow the cold wind from Central Asia to enter India. Second is the forest of Himalayas give us wood, medicine, resins and other useful things. The Himalayas are also known as the home of gods. Many pilgrimage towns such as Haridwar, Rishikesh, Hemkund Sahib and other are located here. So the region of Himalayas or the mountains of Himalayas are very important for us. Now come to the next topic,